How old are
He
your son
is
right now?
he is 13 years old.
Okay. So
Grown
you're a
up
mother
now,
of
yeah.
13 years old, and it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't, seem like that. You're
Oh,
quite
thank you
young.
so much.
Yes.
Oh, and you are also so beautiful, I must say that.
Thank you so much. It means a lot. So, Mamta, I would like to ask you, what does fluency in English actually means to you? Because many people may be confused about fluency. So, I would like to know about your perspective.
Yes, actually, according to me, fluency means perfect articulation, right? Because if someone is able to articulate their thoughts in a proper way, that means they are fluent. Because nowadays, some people have a kind of myth that if you are talking non-stop without any pause, right? So it means you are very fluent, but I don't think so. I believe that even uh, if you are speaking slowly but clearly, it means you are fluent. Like
Yes.
when we speak in Hindi, we usually take a proper pause, think, and then speak, right? Then why in English does everyone says that if you are doing these things, it means you are not fluent? So I don't think so, and I completely disagree with this kind of statement.
Yes, I totally agree with you that fluency doesn't mean that you have to speak very fast. It means you have
Yes,
to clear with your thought. Whatever in your mind, you can easily convey that thought in English with proper pause. And you're focused more on communication, you're focused more on connecting a link with people. So, yes, people may have this
yes,
kind of misconception that if you speak very fast, it means you are fluent, but it
yes,
doesn't mean like that. Mhm. Very
yes,
nice.
yes. Even
Okay.
native speakers
Yes.
say that we should take pauses, like a
Mhm.
perfect pauses while
Yes.
speaking, right?
Mhm.
And
Yes.
it gives little time to organize our thought in a better way, right? So yeah,
Perfectly
I mean
said.
to say that yes.
Mhm. So, Mamta, I would like to ask one more question. Why do some people speak English correctly, but still do not sound, fluent? Why does it happen?
Oh, yes. Actually, it's not only about the English language.
Mhm.
If you are speaking any language like Hindi, Malayalam, Kannada, we are living in India and there are, I think, 200 something languages,
Right.
maybe, right? So it demands voice modulation, body language, good pronunciation, right? Hand movements while speaking, and eye contact, right? So I
Mhm.
think these things play a prominent role while speaking, and we should take care of them. So some people speak correctly, but they are not able to open their mouth properly while speaking, right?
Mhm.
So I strongly believe that if you are a good speaker, then you should clearly and like audibly, I must say that, because audibly does not mean like a shouting, or it means speaking in a way that people can hear and understand you properly. I
Yes.
have been many people who are excellent in English, but
Mhm.
they may not have that kind of confidence, right? So
Yes.
yeah, personally, I like the speaking style of like Palki Sarma.
Palki
Maybe
Sharma.
you have,
Yes.
yes.
Yes,
So
I
Palki Sarma, yeah. So the way she speaks, oh my God, is always captivating for me. And I
Yes, I think
always
it's
believe that,
always captivating to all those who love to listen
yes,
her. Yes, I also
yes,
love her,
definitely.
a speaking style, how she
Mm-hmm.
speak, how she take pauses, but she is
Yes,
also,
yes,
knowledgeable, very knowledgeable.
yes.
I think
So
beauty with brain.
I always, yeah, and I always believe that if I become better, then definitely I would like to speak like her in
Okay,
future.
that's really great. So you have a very high aim, like we should, dream big. So in this way we can
Yes,
achieve
yes,
big.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, I always
Okay.
follow her. Like, Palki
Mhm.
Sharma is my favorite speaker, you can say. Yeah.
That's really great. So every day you follow, every day you listen her, or sometime you skip also.
Not every day, but yeah, most of the time I listen. I
Okay, that's
watch
great.
her videos. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, and you rightly said that sometimes people don't have so much confidence. That's why they also not look like very fluent, and even they speak correctly. I think they're focused more on avoiding mistake and you know uh, maybe they are avoiding mistake, maybe they are more focusing on grammar. That's why uh, they may not be sound fluent. And one
Yeah.
reason you tell us that maybe lack of confidence, they don't believe in
Yes.
themselves, and here more
Yes.
attention towards some other things, and they even forget they have to communicate with people. They are not here for correcting their grammar or correcting or avoiding the mistake. The main idea is to convey your thought, convey your idea in a proper manner. So that
Yes.
may be
Yes.
the reason also.
Correct. Yeah. Correct. You're absolutely right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So one
Because
more question. Yes, if you want to
Mhm.
add something.
No, no, please go ahead, please.
Okay. One more question I have, like, what are the most important quality of a fluent English speaker according to you?
Yeah, actually, as I already told you, like
Mm.
fluency doesn't mean are speaking fast, right?
Mm.
Fluency means you are speaking clearly. But yes, nowadays many of us lots of idioms and phrases while speaking, like they are using. Oh my God! But
Yes.
I'm not that much like to use, again and again, again and again. I'm not
Mm.
like that. But if you listen to native speakers, like they are rarely use them while
Yes.
speaking.
Mostly they use, I think, phrasal verb, not idioms.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, yes.
Phrasal verb
So
they
I'm
use.
not saying yes, I'm not saying that using them is not good. But
Yes.
yeah, some people use them
Some
again and
people are
again.
more interested to use these idiom while speaking. So I have seen
Yes, yes,
many
yes.
in many conversation video, people love to use idiom in every sentence, maybe in every answer. So this is also
Yes,
maybe
yes,
they are more interested, they are more inclined towards these things. It is
yes,
also
yes.
one of the
But
reason. Mm.
actually, yes, I know many of my friends. They are also use like idioms in
Mhm.
their conversation, but I'm not saying that it is bad, but
Mhm.
actually I can't easily recall that idiom. So maybe this is the problem for my side.
Yes, we need to practice, we need to
We need to
deliberately try
practice.
to use those idioms. If they perfectly,
Yes,
fall down in our conversation, like we shouldn't, deliberately mug up, but yes, if we can use them in our conversation, we can use. But we have to,
yeah,
like make practice more and more to use these idioms. So without practice,
yes,
we can't. So whatever the idiom you are learning, so we should try to use while speaking. Yes.
yeah.
Mm,
And
that's
I
really
think effective speaking means listener are able to understand you, right?
right, right. It is
It's
also one of the reason that your listener should be able to understand you. If you are using
yes,
so much idiom phrasal verb, and the listener
yes,
if is
yes,
very beginner level, so it is very difficult
yes,
for
yes,
them to understand you. At
yes,
the same time, there will be a miscommunication as well, because communication
right.
means your listener should be understand you whatever you are trying to convey your thought.
Mhm.
So yes, fluent
Correct,
speaker
correct.
means you
Yeah,
are speaking very correctly and effectively, as
yes,
well as your listener, whatever you are conveying your thought with people, they are able to understand as well, because we
yes, yes,
have to
correct.
uh, focus on, I think, communication while speaking, not
Yes,
showing
right.
like we are using these words and advanced vocabulary. We shouldn't bragging ourselves that we are more knowledgeable about these things. So sometimes it happens
Correct.
like maybe your listener maybe not understand you, and that time they maybe next time they maybe keep away them from yourself maybe if they don't understand.
Right. Agreed,
Mhm.
agreed. Completely
Yes.
agreed to you.
Mm.
Yes.
So, Mamtaji, why is confidence considered as an important part of fluent conversation, according to you?
Yes. Actually, I believe that confidence is a strong bridge of articulation, right?
Mm,
Because if you feel confident while speaking, not only in English, but in
mm,
any language, it reflects your personality, right?
mm,
So, according to me, confidence creates more power and knowledge, right? Because people say that if you want to do anything with full determination and desire, then the universe helps you achieve that particular thing, right?
right.
So I think confidence builds a desire, determination, and
Yes.
you can say like passion, right?
Mm,
So I still remember my first video conversation,
mm.
and at that time I was very nervous. Oh my God. When I
Yes.
watched my that
Whenever we
videos,
try to do something new, so we feel nervous that time.
yes, and I felt that I don't have confidence. And
Mm,
yes, I made lots of mistakes in that video. So,
mm,
yes, confidence matters to me. If you are confident, you can
mm.
achieve anything in your life. Anything.
Yes, whether it's confidence in language or in your personal life. So I think confidence really play a very crucial role, whether in fluency or
Yes,
whether in your
yes,
real life. Because if you are
yes,
confident, if you believe in yourself, so you always ready to take risk as well. You are ready to face challenges. You are ready to face your mistakes. So maybe fear is there, but you are facing your fear, but you are trying to be believe in yourself, and whatever that comes to in our her life, so they are ready to face that. So confidence really matters a lot in one's life. So in the case
yes,
of fluency, confidence really matter. If they are confident, they can easily convey their message to the other person because they believe in themselves. So rightly said.
correct.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Mamtaji, how can someone like improve their ability to continue a conversation in English according to you?
According to me, yeah. Uh, See, English is just a language, right?
Mm,
And we are Indians, right? So
right.
English is not our native language. But
Mm,
yes, we can't deny that it is a global language now. If we want to achieve something big, we have
mm,
to learn this language, right?
yes.
But I will never compare a language with ability,
Mm,
because abilities is you can say like completely different thing. If you are speaking English fluently, it doesn't mean that you have huge knowledge, right?
mm,
I'm not talking about everyone. I am just trying to answer this question. Okay.
mm,
So most of our parents are not able to speak English,
mm,
but that doesn't mean they don't have ability, right? In
mm,
fact, they have more knowledge and like more life experiences than us.
mm, yes.
So we can learn a language, but we cannot easily learn the experiences that they have already achieved in their lives, right? So yeah, so
Yes.
for me, ability and spoken English are completely different from each other.
Mm-hmm. Great. So yes, like continue conversation in English. You need to keep asking question. You need to listen the other person, and you need
Hmm.
to feel confidence as well. And lots of practice also. You have to do to continue a
Yes.
conversation or make it more impressive. So it is also
Yes.
because you may be what we say, maybe you can remember your first conversation and maybe you felt that time nervous, and today you are able to answering, you are able to take pauses, you are able to asking question as well. So in this way we
Hmm.
can learn with our experience, with our practices. So yes, in this way we
Right.
can continue conversation like in English, uh, in
Yes.
these type
Correct.
of like whatever the not ability, whatever the practices we do. Mhm. So according to you, what are the biggest challenges people face while having English conversation?
Oh, actually, in our society now, we have different kinds of mindsets.
Mhm.
90% of people know the basic things of English.
Mhm.
And nowadays, they are more active in learning it because English content is everywhere,
Mhm.
on YouTube, on social media, like on other
Right.
platforms. But the biggest challenges they face uh, are lack of confidence, lack of practice, and the most prominent thing that a fear of making mistakes,
Mhm.
right? So I must say that they know many things, but they are afraid of making mistakes and speaking incorrectly, right? So they
Mhm.
feel that if they speak incorrectly, maybe people will laugh at them. So this is the
Yes.
biggest challenge, I think. I strongly believe in like proper presentation, right?
Yes. And it is also
So that's
depend on, like as you said, different kind of mindset. Some people have positive, some people have negative, and those who have positive mindset, they always take these mistakes as their stepping stone of their learning journey, and they
yes.
don't care about people, but people will think about them. And yes, these kind of challenges, like maybe making of mistake, or maybe they have a kind of mindset that maybe people can judge them. Sometimes they have some doubt in themselves. So I think these type of biggest challenge when people start conversing with someone, like, because if their first language is not English, so definitely initially they face these type of problem.
Yes, correct.
Hmm.
And I think as I am also doing the same thing, and nowadays as we are moving forward and doing like conversational activities, right?
Hmm.
So I think we should discuss the topic before making a conversational video so that participants have, some time to think about it.
Hmm.
Ultimately, we are uploading it on social media, right?
Yes.
So I think we should not make them uncomfortable just
Right.
because they don't have an idea about what we are going to discuss,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
So
Initially,
this
you
is
should know. Hmm. Because
yes,
it's a
so this
kind
is
of initially step that we are trying to take, we are
yes,
trying to
yes.
facing. So I think if
Hmm.
you know before the topic, so you can easily convey your thought, easily convey your
Yes,
message.
yes.
Hmm.
Hmm. Because we are not here to check them, like
Yes, we are not here for
what is the
judging
level of
them.
yes,
Actually, we are
yes.
here to
So I
improve
think
our own language, own personality, own
yes.
communication skills. Right.
Yes. So this is especially important for those who have a fear of making mistakes, right?
Hmm.
So and are new to, these kinds of activities. So it is
Hmm.
not a bad idea. I must say that. And in fact, we can uplift their confidence level. Don't make
Hmm.
them feel hesitant or, nervous. So we
Hmm.
have to do in a proper way and with proper manners, right?
Yes, totally
So
agree. Hmm.
yeah.
Great. So one more question. This is last one.
Yes,
After this question, I would like to ask you what kind of practices nowadays you are doing, because you are
yes,
very,
yes.
I think, according to me, confident, fluent, and you are able to articulate your thought. Whatever in your mind, you are able to articulate. So before that, I would like to ask you, why do some learner know English but struggle to express their thought clearly?
Yeah, I think now many learners know English, right? But they struggle to express their thoughts clearly because they focus too much on the language, right? And
Hmm.
not enough on the messages they want to communicate. They keep thinking about grammar,
Hmm.
vocabulary, and mistakes, right? So,
Hmm.
which creates hesitation actually.
Hmm.
Because of this, like they're not able to express the thoughts naturally.
Yes.
So yeah, so for me actually, English is a tool
Hmm.
of communication, right?
Yes.
Not a measure of intelligence or ability.
Hmm. Yes.
So therefore, we should learn English to like communicate better, but we should
Mhm.
never judge a person's capability like based on their English speaking skills only, right?
Yes. Maybe they are very highly knowledgeable, but they don't have
Yes,
practice so much in English. That's why they feel
yes,
hesitation. And you know,
yeah.
knowing English and using English in real life is totally different to each other. Because I think people more into consuming the content. And when time to create, they are not focusing so much. Maybe they are only consuming 80% or 90%. And when time to create, they don't so much focus. Maybe whole day, yeah, they are consuming, they are reading, but when time to speak they are lagging behind, because speaking you also need some practice. It's a kind of building a muscle. The more you practice the better you become. So I think people also less focus on speaking and more focus on consuming, reading, writing. So it is also one of the cause. And fear of making mistake, fear of judgment, self doubt, overthinking, maybe focus on more grammar part, whether they are using correct sentence or not. So these type of the problem, that's why people face a kind of struggle while speaking and lack of practice as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, right, correct. Absolutely correct.
Hmm. So now I would like to ask you, as a confident, as a fluent speaker, what kind of practices nowadays you are doing for the betterment of your English, to upliftment of your English? Because the way you convey your thought in a very good way.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind words and appreciation. And I
Yes, and
always
you
want
deserve it.
these kind of
You
people.
deserve this. Yes, within
Thank
six
you so
months,
much.
and I am so flabbergasted, like taken aback, how a person, easily convey his thought in a very proper way, like taking pauses, because it takes a
Mhm.
long time to me. Even I also be very consistent with this language, but yes, within a
Yeah,
6 months, if
you
people.
are also very confident and very fluent. I must say that you are also very fluent in this language.
But my journey is, very long, like 1.5 year. So I am very mesmerized by within 6 months. So what kind of practices you initially started nowadays? What kind of
Yes.
changes you did?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Actually, I practice English, you can say like in a different ways. Like I read books. Sometimes I read books. Doesn't matter. Like
Hmm.
I usually prefer to read like my son's books, like
Hmm.
science,
Hmm.
history, or SST,
Okay.
whatever, right? And as well as newspapers and
Hmm.
English articles to
Hmm.
improve my vocabulary, you can say, and understanding it. I also listen
Yes.
to English videos and conversational videos to improve my listening skills. Apart
Hmm.
from that, I try to speak in English whenever possible. Like
Hmm.
as I told you that I already joined a community where we can
Okay.
easily connect to our co-learners, right? So yeah, this is a platform for me. And apart from that, I usually prefer to talk to my son in
Hmm.
English, right?
Okay.
And I participate in conversations, practice speaking on different topics, and sometimes I record my voice, sometimes to check my pronunciation and fluency. Am I
Hmm.
right or am I wrong?
Yes. When
Where
you
I
start
have
recording
to check.
yourself, you can find tremendous change in yourself.
Yes, yes. And if you can go through my channel, you can see like usually I upload shorts video. So whenever I try to, make video at that time, I try to make at least 2 or 3 times the same videos.
Okay,
Not
great.
just because I just want to learn that particular vocabulary. That's
Hmm.
why. And if you
Yes,
repeat same sentences again and again, so is
yes,
somewhere in your mind it fix it. You can fix
yes.
it.
It goes to your long-term memory when you repeat the same concept array, same
Yes.
words, same sentence. So yes, you can easily
Mhm.
remind it whenever you want to
Yeah.
use. So repetition is
Mm.
really important.
Yes, and I
Mm.
also like writing is the favorite part of my life. You can say, like, I love writing. Whatever in my
Mm.
mind, I just write it. Even
Okay, that's
before
great.
going to bed, yeah, before
Mm.
going to bed, I would like to write something. So
Mhm.
I
Mostly, what
definitely I
would you
have.
like to write? Your daily schedule or what you felt or anything
No,
else?
no.
Maybe.
Actually, I
Mm.
strongly believe in manifestation.
Okay, so you do
So you can,
manifestation.
yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I do manifestation. Like I write something like whenever, whatever I want, I just articulate my thought with universe, you can say.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's really great. Because people
Yeah.
always say that if you want clarity in your thought, just start writing. Without writing,
Yes.
your thoughts, scatter here and there. Otherwise, you have to express your thought maybe via, via making your own video or via self-reflection. So in this way, you can
Mm-hmm.
clear your thought as well. You can declutter your
Yes.
thought. Because at the
Yes.
same
And
time,
I
so
think
many thought.
writing,
Mm,
yeah, and writing helps us organize our thoughts and ideas and improve, you can say, like sentence formation, right? And
yes.
most importantly, I try not to be afraid of making mistakes, right? Because
You
I
accept
believe
your mistakes. Yes.
yeah,
Mistakes
mistakes
are a
are
part
part
and
of
parcel of
learning.
our journey. So we shouldn't
Yes,
afraid of making mistake. Yes.
yes, yes. So
These are the
yeah,
really.
these kind of practice as I usually prefer to do
Yes,
it
I think
myself.
you are doing all activity that is really needed to become a fluent speaker in a very shorter period of time. You are recording yourself, you are reading, writing, speaking, watching, observing, doing these type of
Mm-hmm.
conversation. So yes, any person can become fluent, I think, within a very short period of time. While investing more and more time, while creating their own environment, yes, they can do. They can become fluent like you within a very short period of time. Mm.
Yes, okay. So I
So,
have some question. So I
mm,
would like to ask
yes,
you.
definitely you can ask. Yes,
Okay.
I think it's
So when,
maybe 5, 6 minutes left, so you can ask.
okay, okay,
Yes,
okay. So when did you join this learning journey? Just a quick and
yes,
short
I.
answer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, when did I start speaking English? You're asking to me.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
so my journey started 1.5 year ago. And I was very captivating with this language since my school time. And as you know, that time there were no social media, and even we didn't know the right method to speak this language. So environment was not there. There was no any kind of advice. Without environment, you can create your environment. So 1.5 year ago, I just stumbled upon some conversation video. There people were conversing with each other like we are conversing each other right now, and they are
Mm-hmm.
improving so much. And I have seen their YouTube channel, and I compare themselves with their first video, and after 2 year or after 1 year, they have I have found that they are tremendously changed because of their YouTube channel, because of their consistency and having these type of conversation. So at the same time, I
Mm-hmm.
also started my journey with the YouTube channel, as well as emailing to different YouTubers, so that I can also converse with them in this language. So in this way, I started my English speaking journey 1.5 year ago. So I also
Wow.
did like shadowing
Know about.
practice, reading,
Mm-hmm.
speaking, listening, watching, and like repeating the same content again and again initially. So yes,
Yes.
this is my journey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, and I must say that I good to know about your journey and whatever you have already achieved. So it is remarkable, I must say that, because
Thank
you
you
are
so
also
much.
very fluent, and I like the way you are speaking.
Mhm. Thank you so much. It means a lot when someone appreciates you. Your
Yes,
motivation automatically, I think high.